Hello everybody. I'm going to show you how to make a rose with simple items. This is a grill or maybe a plate platter. I got it at Dollar General for $1.50 and it was a 2-pack. It's just a wire mesh. You can use many different things. This is some 10-inch web meshing, wire cutters, scissors, pipe cleaners, cut them in half, and then fold them in half in the V. I think you can use any color as it gets hidden. You're going to cut mesh pieces. I chose red and white, I don't know, candy cane, I don't know. It was Christmas on clearance and I wanted to try this. So that's what we're using. So here's my roll that I started working on. You just take it, fold it in half like this, and we're making an approximate 10-inch square. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And for your first piece, which is the center of the center of your flower or rose, you're going to take your square and fold it corner to corner. And then you're going to fold your corner in here and a corner in here. And you can fold it again if you would like. Squeeze it, make sure that you have most of it. There's the very end. And then you twist tie it. And that is the center of our flower. So we'll find, I'm just going to cut off the very end here so I don't have to work with it. It's gone. And then you're going to find the middle of whatever piece you're working on. I'm working with this. I've seen people do it with the round circle forms and then drawing circles with string or pipe cleaners and then attaching them. Splatter guards, I think that's what they're called. Pizza rounds, whatever you think suits best. So I just found 2 spots. I put the pipe cleaner through and I am just twisting it into the middle. I'm going to try to make it stand up. That's the center. I'm going to cut off the back pieces here so they don't get in my way. And as you will know with my other videos, I do most of my creations live. I don't know if it's going to turn out or not, but I'm going to do it with you, just as if you were doing it at home. and we will test it. The first one's done. So our center's done. Beautiful. Our next one, which is going to be our petals, we're going to fold it in half, just like that. And then we're going to grab it, just like that. So these edges right here kind of line up, and it creates like a petal, just like that. I'm going to get my twisty tie, my pipe cleaner. And I'm going to twist it. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm going to put it, oh, I'm going to cut the little edge, or the bottom portion, so that's gone. So here's my petal. Here's my mesh again. I'm going to try to put it as close as possible. See these little things? I'm going to just put it maybe one right in the same hole as I put the pipe cleaner, and one right next to it. So I want my petal as close as possible to what I just put the center. Which appears to be easier said than done. So there's the first, I'll lift it up a little bit more. The first petal with the center. And as we add more, and I'm just twisting it on there. I'll cut it off. Today's Valentine's. Did anything exciting happen today for you? I got to spend it with my husband and my kids, and it was quite enjoyable. The weather wasn't too bad. It's been, well, this morning was warmer. This evening, the wind, of course, picked up. So I'm doing the same thing. I folded it in half, squished the bottom to make my petal, and using my pipe cleaner. I just started playing with this mesh. I made an angel at Christmas time, and it came out beautiful. So I'm excited to see what this looks like. If you do a lot with, oh no, I did it wrong. Did you see me? I cut off the pipe cleaner. I'll just put a new one on. I was talking to you guys and got sidetracked. So I'd love to see other projects that have been done with this mesh, or I think that's what it's called, wire or mesh ribbon. I've seen some wreaths done. I haven't done those yet. To-do goals. I will cut the right thing this time. And so here's one petal. We're going to want to put another petal really, really close. Again, we're gonna put it like almost on top of the one that we just put in. And then we'll mesh it together. I'm trying to make a little swirl. You can see that now. Maybe my next one I'll put a crossed. Oh, look at that. That's terrible. Well, so far, I have not had luck with this, which would be the same thing that would happen. Well, maybe not the same thing, but at least if I show you what happens to me, you won't get so frustrated when it happens to you, if it does. So I didn't have that one tied enough onto the mesh, and then I pulled it out. So we'll just start again. I'm not going to cut it this time. Okay. So this is the one that I just took off. I'm just gonna do a small, I don't know. Let's see if I can't recover this piece. Okay, so instead of putting it right next to each other, I'm going to put it across from each other. And then try to fill in and see if that's easier on the flower. Okay, so there we go. I have two, and I'll probably have to work with it a little bit more to get more in there, but it's starting to swirl. I just pre-cut a handful of these before I started so that we could be on the same page. You didn't have to watch me cut it. I think I'm even going to leave the tail this time. And I'm going to fill in between. Okay, so I have the two pieces right here. I'm going to put, I lie, I'm going to take the tail off. And I'm going to fill in between these two. Oh, I do have children, so we may hear my kids. I have a couple animals too. 2 dogs, 1 cat. Just normal family. So I just twisted it on the back. I'm making this black mess on the back, but I think it's fine. So this is what I have going on. I'm going to maybe hide the pieces inside the other piece. I don't know. Maybe it's not supposed to have these little edges. Maybe I'm supposed to do something with them. We'll figure it out. Well, this is the start. And it's starting to look like a flower. Okay, so this one I'm scrunching in a little bit further down to see what it looks like for a petal. Oh no. I've seen lots of people make these. They look really pretty. I don't know that I will be able to meet that standard, but I will try my best. Who's ever seen a striped flower anyways? And I'm just kind of molding it now to see if I can get it to start swirling like flowers swirl. There's the start. So one thing I'm finding is you have to make this stuff really, really tight on the mesh, the pipe cleaner, and then leave a bigger tail. So this is the one that I just put on. So I need to keep, I just need to keep going. Just like if you're doing this with me, just keep plucking away. This mesh kind of sticks on everything. I pre-cut a whole bunch of these little pipe cleaners too, so I didn't have to worry about them as I was going along. And as you can see, as I'm moving further out, I'm putting my flower or my leaves further out, my petals. So if you don't cut them off as you're going, it's difficult to know which ones you're pulling through and which ones you are not pulling through. So you just kind of have some. It's starting to look like a flower, I think. I think I need to get this side up a little bit more. Make sure you make them tight. Cut off their little tails. Twist it on there. It's looking good. We're always our worst critic. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it doesn't look so good. And then I see other people's and I think they're beautiful. And they hang them on their doors or their walls. Absolutely love to craft. If I could get paid to craft, I would. What's your favorite craft to make? I craft all different kinds of things. Right now I'm playing with ribbon. Tomorrow I might be painting or putting something on wood, decorating my house. You just never ever know what my next fun project will be. I think the thing that I love to do the most is paint ceramics. It's been a while, but it is on my to-do list to show you guys some of my easy, quick items to paint. You can get the bisque or the items to paint on at Dollar Tree. Oh yeah, cheap crafting is another one of my favorite things. Whoever said these were really easy, I think that they lied. I don't find them really easy. I find them pretty. Very, very pretty. Maybe if you like to play with mesh, this is perfect. This would kind of be my second. I told you about the angel. Time playing with this kind of mesh. Maybe there's something to working with it. Isn't that just flippin' adorable? I can't wait until I get most of the silver. I still have some silver showing through. Oh yeah, you get to see my whole house. This is where everybody usually hangs out. We're lucky. They are out and about. I just can't wait till this is all the way complete. I never thought it would look this cute. It sure is a messy project though. I don't know, where do we think I should add? I'm also using the camera as a mirror so I can see I think I'm going to add it right here in between these two petals. I'm going to add a petal right here. And I'm just tucking its edges underneath so just the petals are showing and not its ends. Twist, twist, twist. I'll go back and cut all the little things off. Super duper. I have a lot of silver over here, so I need to cover that up. I might have to cut more pieces. So far, I've only used one roll, and I wrecked a handful of them. Trying to figure out, I need more pipe cleaners. Trying to figure out what would be best. I am cutting my bees 4/4, so the pipe cleaner is cut in fours. I think I can still get it twisted on my item, especially on these further back petals. I say the project probably takes about an hour to do. I don't know. We haven't been doing this for very long. Well, okay, we might have. But if you had all your pieces cut, all your prep work done, so there's some more silver. I need to put a petal there. These pieces are not exact either. I just cut them quickly, like I showed you at the beginning of the video, and I'll show you again here soon because I only have one more piece to use. So tell me where you guys are from. I live in Minnesota, southeast Minnesota, small, close to Spam Town, USA. Spam is not my favorite, but I do have it every once in a while. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. I like how this one turned out. I'll show you. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Ouch. It kind of just sticks out a little bit further than the rest of them. Kind of makes the flower a little more complete. I don't know. Just my own opinion. Probably, I don't know. There's not. I think I'm going to add a few more petals. Another one right in here underneath. Oh, and another one here. I'll have to cut some more pieces. Nah. Also, if you'd like to see more videos like this, or anytime I post a new video, hit the subscribe button. And the next time I have a video, you will be notified. And the best part about that is you just never ever know what I'm going to be talking about. It's so pretty. Okay, I should not be so excited. I'm going to cut a few more pieces. Remember, these are approximately 10-inch squares that I'm cutting. I'm just folding the 10-inch mesh into a square, half cutting it approximately. And my dog doesn't like the noise. She thinks somebody's here. She's really, really cute. I think I want to do 3 more. We'll try it. I always try to buy this mesh at the end of the season because it's really cheap at all the hobby places, and then save it for the next season. We'll try 3 more. If I need more, I will cut more. Okay, cut it in half. Fold it so these little corners are about the same level. I don't know if I can approximately level. Squeeze it together. Take your pipe cleaner, twist it on. Cut the little tail, leave some of it. Beautiful. And I'm going back to this is what the back looks like again. I'm going back and I'm going to do this little section right here. I'm lifting up my pieces. Putting my pedal down, which is kind of a challenge. It appears it's snagged. Going to attach it to the grid. Let's see if it's too far out or if it's just right. I think it's just right. I'm going to attach it. Attach, attach, attach. Oh, so now you can hear my cat. My cat wants to go downstairs, I would assume. So it's letting us know. So I'll do 1 more right here, I think. Probably right from here to here. What the heck? The one thing nice about this is that you don't have to put a hanger on it, because you can just hang it through the grid if you're going to hang it on a wall. Lift it forward, find where you think you want to put it. There. Yep. Twist it on the back of the grid. Again, I'm using some grill wire mesh for a grill. Disposable. I don't know if the word's disposable, but what do you guys think? I'm just hiding some of the ends of my petals. I have one more that I made there that I cut, so I'm going to put it together. Put it together and probably put it right here at the top, right here. Because the rest kind of looks like it's covering the mesh or the silver pretty good. Maybe this is still missing one petal. Perfect. I have one left. And I have one pipe cleaner left. That's cut. Okay, I'm going to push it forward. I am just in love with this, how it's turning out. Just in love. So that's it. That's simple flower. You could add beads if you wanted to in the middle, if you didn't like how the mesh looked. I'm just weaving the different pieces in to make the center kind of look swirled. So let's give it some flowers or some leaves. I only have some dark green mesh. I'm not exactly sure what it'll look like folded, but we'll try it. Sorry, I got up out of the picture. I didn't have this already cut, so This is 10 inch by 30 inch. We'll probably only just use 30 inches of it. I don't know. Cost $9.99 again. I bought it at the end of the season clearance, 90% off. At Joann's Fabrics. Maybe Walmart. Nope, this was Joann's Fabrics. I'm going to fold it in half to cut my 10-inch square. I'm going to I want it to look like a leaf, so I'm going to play with it a little bit. I'm going to make the middles longer, and I think that looks more like a leaf. So if I was to put it here, yep, perfect. Okay. So what I did is I folded it in half like we were doing earlier. I made the triangle corner go lower or further than, and then I squeeze just like we had been doing. Just like that. And I will attach my I'm going to make 2 of them. So here's my second one. I'm just checking to see what time it is or how long I've been on. Fold it down further. Fold it down further. Kind of make it look more like a leaf, more like a leaf. Then twist tie it on. Now you're gonna, in this case, you're gonna want to make sure your twist tie is in the right direction to be able to put it on, because that's the way I want my leaf to look. So my twist tie has to be on the back side. Oh, so adorable. Cutting off my tails, cutting off my tails. Checking my little flower. And I think I'm going to put my leaves right here. Oh, yes, I love it. I'm going to glue off. Flowers, leaves. I think I'll put one more leaf right here. And then the project will cut all the back, all the pipe cleaners down and hang it up, and voila, it'll be done. What a spring fun flower to hang on your door or your wall, brighten somebody's day in a cubicle at work. The options are endless. This one I do have to remember to do the zip tie on the right side. Cut off the tail. La-di-da. And I have that one there. I think that I'm going to put this one right here. Move some of my petals forward. I think I need to move that one backwards a little bit more. It sticks out too far. Gotta twist the tie. The pipe cleaner has to be untwisted, and I'm going to move it back a little bit further. Much better. Because we want it to have a leaf, but I don't know that we want it to be the main. We don't want it to stick out so much. And the flower is complete. Voila! I have a whole bunch of these on the back. If you don't like the back, you can do a cardboard circle and cover up all of this. I will just leave mine as is. And the flower is complete. I'll lift this up a little bit so you can see. With petals and everything. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions, comments, encouragement, feel free to leave messages, subscribe, and the next time a video is posted, you'll get notified. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.